Hello. Hello. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I haven't made a video in so long, and it's because a bitch is busy with school and work, etc, etc. But I am back, and I created this really cute purple halo eye that I saw on Instagram. I'll put my inspo right here. But yeah, I did this really cute purple halo eye, and if you want to see how I did this look, then keep on watching. Okay, so I started off with my my Stacey-maire Carnival XL Pro palette and my Morphe 35M palette, I believe, and I took the colors Persuasion and the color in the Morphe palette, I don't really know the name, so I'll just put it in on top. I'll put it on the screen, but I used those two colors and I kind of put it on the outer corner and the inner corner of my eye, and I just used that to blend it in, that little brush. And then I took Wasted in the Stacey-maire palette and I used that to like blend out the edges. Now I'm just going back in with that little brush and I'm taking Wasted from the Stacey-maire Carnival XL Pro palette, and I'm just using that to add a bit more of like a purple, a more bright purple, because the purples that I was using were a bit dull. Now I'm going to go into the Stacey-maire palette and I'm going to take a shimmery, like a periwinkle purple. It's called Orchid, and I'm going to take that and put it in the center of my eye. So that's my little halo. And I was laughing because I was watching Ellen on YouTube. So I'm just going to do the same thing on the other eye, and it wasn't really applying the way that I wanted it to. So I took some Morphe setting spray and I sprayed it on my brush, and then I went back into the palette and it came on, the color went on my lid a little bit better. So that's what I'm doing there. Here I'm going into the palette again and I'm adding Reckless from the Stacey-maire palette. That's a darker purple. It's more of like a burgundy, I'd say. And I'm just adding that just to deepen the inner and outer corners of my eyes. And just to make sure that all the colors were blended at the top, I went back into the Stacey-maire palette and I used a mauvey pink. It was called Makeup, and that's what I used to blend out the top. So now I'm going to go in with my Morphe concealer, and this is in the color 4.25 C 4.25, and I'm just going to blend that in with my Elf beauty sponge, which is a really good beauty sponge. Thank you to Serena for putting me on. I love it. And to brighten up my under eye, I'm going to go in with the Born This Way Naturally Radiant Concealer, and I'm going to go in a color medium tan and just blend that out with the Elf Beauty Sponge. Then I'm going to take my Airspun Translucent powder and set everything. I always take my powder and press it directly into the skin so it melts in. I don't like to like leave a shitload of powder in my face and make it big, because it just like it looks dumb and you're gonna end up with like a white cast. So I take my powder and I just blend it all the way in. Then I'm just gonna go back in with the Morphe concealer, the Born This Way concealer, and put it on my forehead, on my chin, and on my mustache, and blend it in. And then do the same thing. I set everything with my Airspun Translucent powder. So wherever I put my concealer, I put my powder to set it. So now I'm just gonna contour my face with my Morphe Brontour palette, and I'm using the color Show on my cheekbones and my forehead. Here I'm just taking one of my Morphe brushes, and I'm just gonna like blend out those lines because I didn't like how it was looking. It was looking a bit strong. So I'm just blending out the powder and the contour. I'm just trying to blend it out, and I also use it to dust away the little excess powder. Here I'm taking a little bit of Airspun powder, and I'm going to carve my cheeks out. In the other clip, you're going to see I have my lashes and my liner on. I had to do both off camera because it takes me forever because I'm not that good at it. After that, I'm just going to coat my lashes with a little bit of my Maybelline mascara, just so that you know it blends in with my falsies and everything's black. So for my waterline, my lower lashes, I took this purple color. I'm going to put on the screen and put that close to my waterline, and then I'm going to go in with a mini flat dense brush, and I'm going to take Wasted and buff that underneath the dark purple. Then I'm going to go and take a Morphe pencil, and it is in the color Fade. That's a purple color, and I'm just going to run that along my waterline on both eyes, obviously. Then I'm just going to take a little bit of mascara and put that on my bottom lashes. The only powder that I actually let sit on my face and actually bake is the powder that I used to cover my lower cheeks. So I just take a brush and dust that all off, and because it's been sitting there so long, it usually leaves like a really harsh line. So I go back in with my contour brush, and I use Show from my Brontour contour kit, and I kind of just use it to like diffuse and get rid of that really harsh line. So I do that on both sides. To contour my nose, I'm going to use the same color Show that I used to contour the rest of my face. And I start from maybe like 1/4 of the way in from my eyebrows, and then I bring it down to the end and all the way to my tip. And then I just use a little bit of powder if I feel like my contour was a little bit messy. For blush, I used an Elf blush palette. I used an orangey kind of peachy color. I didn't want to use anything pink because it would clash with the purples and the pinks on my eyelids, so I just used that one, and it looked really cute. It doesn't really show up that much on camera, but it looked really good in person. And for highlight, I used my Wet n Wild Megaglo highlight in the color Crown of my Canopy. This also, I didn't feel like using like a really bright crazy gold color, so this color was like a nice kind of peachy, really soft highlighter, so I really like that. And I put it on my nose, my forehead. For my lip combo, I used Hot Cocoa. It's a NYX lip pencil. I used that to line my lips. Then I used NYX Liquid Suede in the color Downtown Beauty. Then I used a Morphe cream concealer. I used a cream lipstick in the color Babe from Morphe. Then I went in with a pink Colorpop liquid lip. I don't remember the name of it, but I've had it for a couple of years and it still works. So that's what I used to put in the center of my lip. I like an ombre lip. There I am putting it on. And then I went in with an Elf lip gloss. It's a plumping lip gloss, which I did not know it was a plumping lip gloss. I found out after when I put it on, my lips started to burn. And that's in the color Champagne Glam. I use a lot of lip products. I use like 5 or 6 lip products, but that's how I get like my perfect nude lip. It works for me, so yeah. Okay. To finish my face off, I went in with the Morphe setting mist and I sprayed that all over my face. And then I also went in with my Fix Plus Cherry Blossom scented spray, and that's basically just to like get rid of any of the other, like any cakiness or ashiness that might have, you know, been left on my face from the powder. And that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed and thank you for watching. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye. Oh, and my hair, if anybody wants to know what lace. Okay. Not this hair, bitch. It's from Secret Length here on Instagram. So if you need hair, head over to the Instagram and buy some hair, because the hair's bomb. Hello. Hello. Like, hello.